Q.
Ted Word.
Hey, Ray.
What's up, man?
Oh,
Sorry.
little tip. Whenever you're giving a high five, look at the elbow.
Really?
Yeah, try.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Sorry, this ain't good.
Did you say your elbow?
Oh, I love it. That's a look at Tone Bell in his co-starring role on the NBC show Bad Judge. Tone began his comedy career right here in Dallas 7 years ago, and he's back to be on stage at the Addison Improv this week. And everyone, welcome Tone.
Yeah, all right.
Now, this morning when I met you, I told you I actually caught Bad Judge for the first time last night, and I was rolling. And then you told me what?
It's canceled.
No.
It's just, I mean, yeah, it happens.
But it's so funny with
Yeah.
Kate Walsh, who everybody knows.
Yeah.
Tell us about the show, and then what's up next?
I mean, you know, it's just like we get slow start to the show, and then we're going up against, you know, Scandal, which is hard. I mean, it's a hard slot. We have football on Thursdays, and so that was just a hard time.
Because no one watches football.
Or Scandal. But you know, but it's a super fun show. I mean, the whole cast is great. Kate is like, she's super funny, and just she's like, let's play. You know, and the guys who produced it were from Gary Sanchez, from Anchorman, and so I mean, they're like, let's make it. How funny can we make it? Most episodes, if they cut it right, would be like 45 minutes long.
Wow, I love it.
So how much improv is involved in a show like that?
Me and Kate quite a bit. I wish we had more of a blooper reel just to like put out there because we have some really silly.
Just put it on like
moments,
a YouTube channel or
I mean, I
something.
think by episode 2 she had fallen off of her desk, like for
no.
real, like. But I mean, she's great. I mean, she's great. She's super funny, and I mean, her comedic timing is unbelievable.
And it's interesting because I don't think about Kate Walsh as a comedian.
Nobody
Just
ever
because of
does.
Grey's Anatomy.
Nobody
right,
ever does. Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I think might have been part of the reason people didn't watch. And then I saw it last night and was cracking
Well,
up.
I mean, but like people forget that she was on Drew Carey
Right.
like years ago. So I mean, she started off in comedy, and she like a lot of improv up in like Second City, and she worked with like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler for a long time.
Right.
So yeah.
Now, you started your career here in Dallas. Were you raised in Dallas?
No, I'm from Atlanta originally. I'm from
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia, just outside. And but I moved. I was a corporate guy. I had like a 9 to 5.
What kind of corporate guy?
I used to be in marketing for Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, wow. Beer!
Yeah. So I used to slang this beer, which beer is still a very large part of my life.
I like beer.
And but yeah, so I mean, I left the job in 2011, moved to Hollywood in August of 2011, and now I'm on TV.
What was that like, that moment where you made the decision where you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm actually
It was
really
so
funny.
dumb. I mean, cause like I'm at 401k in a company car, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna turn all this in, and I turned my keys in, gave him my laptop back, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do jokes for. And my mom was like, is this smart? And I was like, no, it's dumb. It's very dumb.
How old were you at that time?
I was 28.
So you
I was
were
28.
like at that point of
I
saying,
was
I'm
like, if I'm gonna
approaching
do
30.
If I'm gonna do one more stupid thing, I gotta do it now.
But you had a lot of support, I'm sure, didn't you?
I mean, from around here, yeah. I mean, but like nobody. I mean, everybody takes that, you know, that check that's coming in every 2 weeks. I know I can eat. I know where groceries are coming from. But and then I moved to me and another comic and I moved. Mark Agee moved to LA, and I was there like 3 weeks and booked a Miller Lite commercial actually.
That's
And so
hilarious.
I worked for Budweiser for like 6 years, and then booked a Miller Lite commercial, and then yeah, and like he and I lived in this like. The word I want to use I can't use, but it's a very bad apartment in like North Hollywood, and it was like just terrible area, and it was like a 2-bedroom. It was like 5 of us living in a 2-bedroom apartment,
Right.
and we told that story to FX, and they're paying us to write a show based on that right now. Yeah.
Wow. So that's what you're working on.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we have a development deal with FX right now.
So are you gonna include Kate if she's available?
Dude, I've been having a lot of meetings now because I mean the show was definitely a good look for me. So a lot of networks have been talking to me, and they're like, "Do you have any ideas with you and Kate?" So we talk about it. You know,
That's awesome.
Work on some cartoons and stuff. I love to get her involved and stuff like that. So
Tell us about the show you're doing here.
so I'm at the Addison Improv. I was there last night. We have 2 shows tonight. Today's Friday, right?
Yes, it is.
I had a little whiskey last night, just making sure. Yeah, so 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, it's all my friends are there. A couple people popping in on stage just to like guest sets, and guys I used to open for, which is nice. Guys who were headliners, still are headliners, coming back to just like kind of.
What does that feel like?
Have
you made it?
No. I just paid my student loans off.
Nice.
Like 3 months ago, and I overpaid
Good
them
for
just so
you.
they could send me a check back. I want to feel like y'all owe me just a little bit.
Right.
But no, I have not. I have no credit card debt now, which is nice.
Wow.
But but when I started comedy, I was like, I used to go to the Improv on weekends to like go watch and study, and I was like, I want to be on that marquee one day, and so and now
Now
I
you
am.
are.
Yeah.
What's your
Love
show about? Like, what do you think gets audiences laughing the most?
Just I complain. I mean, but it's a everyday observational. But I tell a lot of stories about like how I feel about certain things, and I think everybody. It feels like people always tell me it feels like a conversation. It feels like you're talking to me, and like that. I always try to stick with that. Like it feels like it's a one-on-one thing. It just happens to be 300 other people.
What's on your most annoying list right now? How about people that take selfies?
You know, I'm a selfie guy.
Me
I did just take
too.
one.
You
I did.
Good.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
We'll take one before you leave today, and I'm excited about your show. It sounds like it's going to be fun.
I think it's gonna be a good time.
Good stuff. All right. Well, you can see Tone on stage at the Addison Improv this weekend. For tickets, just head to improv.com. Always the best shows over there. All right. Up next, we're heading into the gym for some great New Year, New You fitness tips. Don't go away.